Hi friends, my name is Maria and I am here with a great big bins haul. If you have not already watched, I did do a thrift with me because guys, I flew across the country to Colorado to shop at the bins. Kind of. Okay, I was visiting my sister, but of course you know me, I'm gonna make a point to get to the bins. That was, I think, the 5th bins location. I think oh, my cat is saying hi. 5th bins location, Baltimore, Columbus, Georgia, New Jersey, and Colorado Springs. Bins location that I have gone to. I'm thinking maybe once I get to 1 or 2 more, I might make like a comparison video of the different bins locations as we go. I promised in the last video to share some thoughts of what I thought of this location. So I will definitely do a little bit of that sprinkled through this video as well. Also, elephant in the room. My eyes are a little bit red. I don't know if the camera is going to make them worse or better. I am fine. I'm not sick. They don't hurt. They don't bother me. I've just been having some like contact issues recently. So no fear. I promise I am okay. Real quick, if this is your first time you found my channel, welcome. Join the fun. I am a part-time reseller that has a full-time job, a full-time family, 2 beautiful kids, and I like to go thrifting, and so I made it a business to, you know, sell my clothes, and mostly shoes and clothes online on places like Poshmark and eBay. Every once in a while I have a Depop or a Citizen sale. So if you're not already subscribed, click that subscribe button to follow my journey with reselling. It's been like 2 years, so I still feel like I'm a baby reseller, but I also know that I've gained a lot of kind of knowledge and just mistakes and goodness and things I've learned along the way that I would love to share with you guys. So without further ado, I have a couple big bags of inventory here. Keep in mind, I had to bring all of this in my luggage back to Maryland across the country. So I had brought 2 kind of small-ish. My sister was like, these are the duffel bags you brought. I was like, yeah, well, I have to get it all into the airport, out of the airport, from baggage claim, back on the shuttle, back to my car. Baltimore Washington International Airport is much bigger than Colorado Springs. So even though it was baggage checked, I still had to get it all back to my car, you know, off airport premises. So yeah, I was really looking for springy items, summery items, lightweight items. So with that in mind, let me show you the first thing I found. Did I get it? Spring, summer, lightweight. I hit all the boxes here, guys, didn't I? I know. Do as I say, not as I do. But these are Resell Caribou men's winter boots. No one grabbed these. I went to 1 shoe rotation and grabbed a whole bunch of shoes, and then I was like, that's it. No more shoe rotations because I am not going to be able to survive this bins haul and get it all back to Maryland. So I grabbed these. You also probably saw in the thrift with me some LL Bean duck boots that I was also trying to figure out how I was going to get home. But then I realized that there was quite a bit of heel drag. You always want to check this right here with shoes, especially anything that's got like a block heel or a boot heel, because this can wear down. And so I did end up leaving those. Of course, those were smaller than these, but these are in great condition. I could not leave these. I did look up comps. I think I could sell these for around $75. So I was like, I'm gonna make room. I put these in the bottom of one of the duffel bags, and then I piled everything on top of it. What I found out quickly from this bins is it is much different than my bins. I wasn't able to take the cart out on the floor with me. They have this line where you have to put all your carts behind it. So I actually had my cart out on the floor, and then I realized like, which one of these is not like the others? Like I was the only one out there with a cart. So I stopped somebody walking by. I was like, hey, you look like a regular. I'm new here. Am I not supposed to have my cart here? He was like, no, come over here. And I actually put my cart right by his, and I think they were the vintage guys. They were pretty nice to me throughout the whole time, so they were helping me learn my ways. But I carried like a bundle of shoes after the first rotation back to my cart, and I was like, okay, no more shoes, no more shoe rotations. But I did find these Merrells. These do just need to go through the wash, and then I think they will be okay. They do have like the tiniest of tearing right there, but I've sold Merrells with small tears before, and Merrells are just a really, really good seller for me. And although these are like a sneaker, these are very lightweight, so I ended up grabbing those. I was excited because I grabbed these and I was like, oh my gosh, I found climbing shoes, and they're Tevas. And then I went home and I went back to my sister's apartment And she was like, let me see what you got, because she wasn't able to go with me. And I showed her, I was like, look, I found climbing shoes. She was like, those aren't climbing shoes. I was like, yeah, they're climbing shoes. She was like, those aren't climbing shoes. Like, she's a climber, she would know. I think they're just kind of like a minimalist. Like, I haven't looked this stuff up yet. So they are tablets, they are some sort of a hiking, but clearly now when I look at them, I'm like, yeah, you would need much more like bendability. You wouldn't want this like sole on a climbing shoe. So I don't know why I didn't put that together. I would have gotten them either way because I do like selling tablets for sure. Okay, these did hit the mark for lightweight and they didn't take up that much room. These are just a pair of Crocs. I do like selling Crocs, even though I don't wear Crocs personally, because I'm sorry, I'm one of those people that just does not like how they look, but that's okay. Other people can buy them from me. These are men's 6 or a woman's 8. I'll probably list them as a woman's 8. I think women are probably more likely to wear that colorway and style. And then I grabbed a pair of Echoes. These are in really nice condition. These are kind of just a classic loafer. They are kind of like an outdated style, but I think they're also just like a classic traditional style that a lot of people, especially of a certain generation, are probably still wearing, and they're in great condition. So yeah, they're size 39 women's. They are genuine leather. So one of the rotations, the bins rolled out and we were waiting for them, and there was a beautiful pair of what we all probably assumed was Carhartt laying on top, and the guys were like, oh, do you think it's Carhartt? Do you think it's Carhartt? So clearly I knew that they were going to be going after like that section, but I was able to see this tag sticking out of this and a couple other belts. I was like, no one's going to go after that. So that's what I went after, and it is this nice Brighton belt. Brighton makes a lot of bags, but they also make really nice leather, genuine leather accessories, metalworking. So I did grab this belt. It was easy to transport back to Maryland. It was lightweight. It is genuine leather. It's a size small. It's something I might style into my wardrobe once or twice before it sells. And then I also found this unbranded, but it does say that it is genuine leather. Made in USA, probably also vintage. I just liked this style. I think that this type of minimalist, kind of quiet luxury, updated basics, traditional capsule wardrobe are all kind of good keywords for things like this. They're great styling. See lots of influencers and stuff like that wearing these types of pieces. Just really classic, modern luxury. So I was excited to find a couple of those accessories that we're going to transport well. Oh, I should have also shown you. I got this, if you can see it. I got this Zara hooded, like, windbreaker type thing. I really liked it. I was showing it to my sister. I was like, this is really nice. I think I'm going to keep this. It is the newer Zara tag, and it looks basically unworn. So I'm probably just going to keep this one. It's really great for spring. It's good spring color, nice kind of transitional weather. All right, I need to start moving along. That is all of my extras, I think. Now let me show you the clothes. This is a sweater, and it's gonna look really weird, but I promise it looks super cute. I'm probably popping up a picture here because I did already wear this one day. It's unbranded. I don't know who made this, but it's super cute. It's like an oversized poncho knit colorful sweater. I sold something a lot like this. It was also unbranded, and it sold on eBay in just like a few days, maybe a week or two, and it sold pretty well. So I was excited to grab that, even though I was trying to stay away from sweaters. I had to put a lot of sweaters and bulkier items back, but that one, as big as it is, it's actually fairly lightweight. Also, I should have mentioned, I was that person. I brought a luggage scale with me to like check my luggage to make sure I was underweight. And the battery had died, and it was one of those special button batteries, and I didn't realize it until like the night before we were flying out, so I didn't have time to find another one. And so I couldn't weigh my luggage, and it had to be 50 pounds or less on Southwest for free baggage, because that's what I did. I had my actual suitcase luggage that I flew out there with, and I had a duffel bag, and then I hand carried a duffel bag in my backpack, so I didn't have to pay for any extra luggage. But when I got up there, my big suitcase was 54.5 pounds. So I'm with the nice lady. Luckily, it was not a very busy airport. It was very early in the morning. Going through, she's like, ooh, straightener, like that's heavy. Ooh, curling iron, that's heavy. We're trying to pull stuff out. She let me get away with 50.5 pounds. So not that you will ever see this, but kind person at the Southwest gate that morning, thank you for being kind to me. All right, here is just a nice flowy dress. I'll probably try to wear this to work. This is Tommy Hilfiger. I actually like this zipper. It's just a really nice detail. It's got a bell sleeve. I don't pick up Tommy Hilfiger very often, but I have picked up one or two of their nicer like career dresses, and they did sell, so this is going to be an experiment. Plus, I knew I was going to get to wear it. I always need clothes from work. Also, these Goodwill tags are so cute to me. Like, the Goodwill tags in my area are like probably twice as big as this, so these I just thought were adorable. I did see a lot of tagged items in the bins that day. I don't know if that's normal for Colorado Springs, that they get more store pulls than raw donations, but I do have a mixture of both, so I was kind of happy to see that. Here's another actual good spring and summer thing. This is what I went there kind of looking for. These are a linen blend striped paper bag waist pair of shorts. They obviously just need like a steam, like this is all raveled up, but they're in great condition other than that, and they're a pair of Abercrombie and Fitch size small. So yes, hopefully I'll get to wear these before I list them. And I think since Abercrombie and Fitch is having a moment, that these will do well. However, they're not super substantial, so we will have to see. Also in that vein, I love selling 100% linen anything, and Cynthia Rowley 100% linen has done well for me, size small, just a nice pair of pull-on pants. But again, these need such a steam. But after that, I think they'll be really nice. Just a nice pair of kind of summery, great for the beach. I'll put all of those keywords in. I'll put lag and look as a keyword in for anything that's linen or linen blend. I'll put beachy, bohemian. This was one of the first things I found, and again, I was like, why am I finding heavy items? But I did end up getting it because it's a really nice Calvin Klein professional piece, and I really like selling Calvin Klein professional wear. It looked like a nice tag. It is a size large, and it's an open front blazer jacket. I love selling blazers, so that hit another category of mine, and it is in really, really excellent condition. I don't think these have like a date on them, or else at least I'm not able to figure it out for Calvin Klein. All right, a nice quick thing. This is just a Fabletics tank. It does have a built-in shelf bra. There's that Fabletics logo. I like selling Fabletics when I can get it at a low cost. I'll probably list this for like $25, somewhere around there. This is a super cool one. When I found this, I was worried the vintage guys were gonna like eye me, but I don't think anybody saw me grab it. So this is a Wrangler pearl snap, but it's a black pearl snap, which is kind of cool and unique. And look at this tag, Wrangler XL X long tails, single needle tailoring. So you can see this is a single stitch item. I looked this up just this morning because I grabbed it. I was like, this is cool. It is faded, but obviously it's vintage. It's been around for a while. It's going to be faded. It's going to have wash wear. And when I looked this up, I was like, this could be $10. This could be $100. I don't know. I think it's somewhere between like 20 and 40, most likely. But I liked the color blocking. I thought it was kind of unique. I could see a cool vintage guy wearing this. I could see a cool vintage girl wearing this. I could see myself wearing this tucked in with some like high-waisted shorts, just really maybe slouched over on one shoulder. I think you could style this really cool, actually. All right, this I thought I was going to throw back just because I expected them to not be in great condition, but I do like selling Orvis, and these are really, really, really soft, like fleece-lined leggings. I want to try these on because they are a size medium, and they are so soft inside, so soft and stretchy. So this would be a really great like base layer. Orvis is kind of known for fishing and outdoorsy wear, so I could see that being great for, you know, camping, hiking, all those things. Speaking of, here is a smart wool piece. Gotta love smart wool at the bins. I've only found smart wool a couple times. So when I found this, I was like, yes. Plus it is lightweight. It is easy to bring back to Maryland. If you're not familiar with smart wool, here's the little guy. Look out for him. It sells great. This does have the material tag cut out, but I will try to find this style. It is most likely a performance merino wool. That is what they're most known for. But anything like this, you want to add base layer to, because especially if it's long sleeve, people will layer this under other items just to add that extra warmth, but without being so bulky. This was only $2 at their Goodwill, which is amazing. I would have paid that at $3. I'm not sure what I'm going to list it for, but hopefully it'll sell between like 25 and 30. All right, here's another vintage piece that I thought was really cool. This is Lauren Ralph Lauren, but this is a 100% worsted wool, and it's like a full zip shacket, plaid flannel, worsted wool. I don't know exactly what it is, so I'm sorry that I'm not able to educate you. Maybe I'll pop it up down here. But I know it's a good wool, kind of like Supima cotton is the best cotton of all the cottons. I've heard that about worsted wool, to keep an eye out for it. It's just a really good, high quality, thick and warm. I'll add things like outdoorsy, gorpcore, granola girl, lumberjack, all of those types of categories. It might not sell till fall. Actually, I probably should be separating this out a little bit of items that I really need to list quickly, and then others that I can take a little bit more time. I do list all items in all season, but I want to try to prioritize some spring and summer ones if I can. All right, here, can anybody guess what this is? This is a itty bitty little Brandy Melville, just little cropped tee. Of course, they have the typical Brandy Melville. This is one size. I mean, it's not. I mean, this would probably fit an extra small through maybe a medium or large. It's supposed to say that it's like super stretchy, but I will measure this and list it under the size that I think it most closely fits, so that it does actually come up in search. People aren't really looking for a one size fits all t-shirt. So to help with the algorithm, if it measures like a small, I'll put it as a small. Then in the description, I'll say manufacturer tag states one size fits most. This was another one that was $3. See, my Goodwill, these all would have been $5.29, unfortunately, back here in Maryland. But Brandy Melville, it's not going to sell for a lot, but it does always sell consistently for me. Since I was in Colorado Springs, I was really hoping and expecting to find the REIs, Patagonias, Columbias of the world cool. And I did find some of those. These are a pair of REI men's pants. They're kind of faded, but they're a size 32 by 30. I was originally thinking these might fit my husband, but they're a little big on him. I also thought they were adjustable at first because I saw this on the back. They are not like the zip off, but they are vented, which is nice. So I will add, again, all those keywords: fishing, hiking, camping, outdoors. I think these are nylon, so water resistant. It says these are regular fit. And yes, these are a nylon blend. So I was excited to find kind of what the Springs, just, it's what I expect. Does that make sense? Oh, here's another brand that I was hoping to find and excited that I did. If you know that logo, this is Prana, another brand I love selling. This is an extra large, so that's a great size. It is a little bit specific of a pattern. It's loud, I will give you that for sure. But there's somebody out there, hopefully, that wants this pattern. I don't know if the pattern's gonna help it sell or if it's gonna slow it down, because I do feel like it's a specific person that wants this type of a pattern on like an outdoorsy shirt. But hopefully he is out there and he is going to love this. I'll probably list this around 35. Another great find. This is REI, and this was just kind of like sticking out. Like, I was surprised nobody had grabbed this yet from the bins, but this is an REI kind of soft packable puffer, and it's insulated. It is a size extra large women's. I was like, I need to stop finding jackets, but these type of jackets are also good for this type of year. They are transitional. They're great for spring. They're great for fall, and they're great for summer because it still gets cool in the summer if you're camping and you're on a campfire, or if you're going to areas where it is cooler. This is great because it doesn't take up a lot of room in your luggage. So you definitely want to use the word packable. Listing something like this, I find these types of things list really well. I actually sold a whole bunch of these from Calvin Klein, and I just listed another one last night. So we will see how that does. So one thing I was really on the lookout for was bras, because I knew they'd be lightweight and I knew that they'd be easy to bring home. And I did find a few, thankfully. So the first one is Third Love, which I've found a few times before. A couple have sold, a couple have not. So I'm still kind of playing around with the brand. But this is just black. It's in a really, really nice, like, satiny color. It's just got a little bit of fuzz on it, but other than that, it's in excellent condition. And I think this is the same style as a beige one I had sold, so I'll be able to look at that style. I don't know if it's, oh, it says right here, 24/7 classic t-shirt bra. This is a size 36D. And then I found a Victoria's Secret one, 36 Double D. I don't think I found these in the same location, but this is just a nice strapless Victoria's Secret. Again, excellent condition. It does not have the straps, but I just disclosed that. And I've sold strapless bras without the straps because some of them have like the multifunctionalness, and it hasn't been a problem. Let's just go through all of these while we're at it because I had them all in the bag together. This is a Soma bra. It's also a 36D. And I think this one and the black one and a couple other of these I did find together because I found one and I was like, ooh, are there more? Did somebody donate a bunch? So I was like digging through a bin while I was waiting on the other side for them to roll out the new ones. I'm that person that's like, I'm just digging. Like every second I'm going to dig until they get that new stuff out because you never know what you're going to find. Like later on, I'll have to remember what pieces it was, but I had just what I thought was found, like all this good stuff, and I was going through it, and then like people kept, I was kind of like in the corner of the room and people kept coming over, and then finally I realized it's because they were rolling away the bins in that row, so they were going to roll away mine any second, and I was like, oh, I wondered why I got so popular over here. And I was sad because I really wanted to go through everything and I wasn't able to. I was like frantic at that point. But Soma 36D, this is just a nice bra. I've been wanting to experiment with Soma. I've never listed or sold Soma. It's pretty bread and butter, I think. But if I can get it, again, at a low cost when I need small items, it's a good time to try it out. I say this in every video, so I'm sorry. I like trying new brands when I shop at the bins because it is a low cost, so it is a low risk. I don't think I said this at the beginning, but the cost was $1.69 per pound here, which is lower than the other places I shop, except for Georgia. I think when I was there, it was $1.69, but most places have increased quite a bit from that. All right, here is another Victoria's Secret one. This one definitely does need a wash, but I think it should spruce up. This is a Dream Angels push-up, another 36 Double D, and it's a nice lacy one. I list those at $25 and they usually sell between $15 and $20. And then I found this Adore Me bra, another 36D, so I do think I found those all together. Look how pretty. I love how delicate this one is. Adore Me makes really cute undergarments, and I so wish this was in my size because I would have kept it, but this one is too big. So we will see how all those do. All right, another great one for spring and summer. These are another pair of like pull-on beachy pants, and these are Panama jacket. They look like they might be vintage. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of research, and I'm not sure where the other tag is. Here it is. I think these are a linen blend. Yeah, these are a linen blend, but nice, fun pattern. These would be perfect for a tropical vacation somewhere, over to Hawaii, down to the Caribbean. I like selling Eddie Bauer. I don't pick it up all the time, but you're going to see in the next bag, I found quite a bit of Eddie Bauer. But this is a wrinkle-free shaped fit Eddie Bauer. Looks like it's like excellent, almost brand new condition, and it was great for the season. So I'll probably list that for $25. Again, sell it around $18 or $20. Here's one more bra. This is a Nike, I don't know if that has a style on it. I'll be able to look up the style number. But just a nice classic white. The Nike swoosh is in right now, so if you're selling something Nike and it has the swoosh, put that in your description and in your title. But this was a 1X, so I thought that'll do well. I usually also start that at $25. I started at $24.99 on eBay, but I've been consistently running like a 20% off sale. So just keep that in mind with all of these prices that I say, that on eBay at least they'll have that additional discount. All right, here is a soft surroundings piece. I went back and forth to get this one because it is a size small, and small is a hard sell in soft surroundings, but it is in such excellent condition. I was shopping at the bins, so I decided to grab it. I love the like cerulean blue. This makes me think of the scene from The Devil Wears Prada where she's talking about the color blue and she's explaining to her how it was like predestined for her from the, different fashion trends, and it was specifically picked for her. I don't know. If you know, you know. If not, go watch the movie. It's absolutely amazing. Meryl Streep is amazing. Okay, here's a fun one. This is Hot Topic, if you couldn't already tell, but there's a trendy girly out there Oh my gosh, I didn't tell you guys, part of why I was in Colorado was to attend an event with my sister called Yuri's Night at the US Space Foundation. It's a charity event, and we got to get all dressed up in like celestial type, space themed. I did both of our makeup and we had glitter everywhere and it was so much fun. But I had these big, they're not actual moon boots. I would have loved to have found some moon boots. But people all night were like, oh my gosh, I love your moon boots. This, and I'm trying to figure out, sorry, tangent, what else I can wear those boots with. This is what I imagine people in real life wearing those boots with. But I don't know. I don't know if I can pull it off, guys. I mean, I'm in my mid-30s. Okay, here's a couple things that I grabbed for my daughter this summer. This is just Children's Place. Super cute little romper, but I can never get her to wear rompers, and I keep buying rompers, so I need to work on that. Here's some shorts. These are Members Mark, so what is that? Sam's Club. I love how they have like phone, I don't love how that, she doesn't have a phone. She's not getting a phone anytime soon, but they're like made to look like grown-up ones with phone pockets. She can put some chapstick in there or something. And then I also found her this Crew Cuts dress, which is super cute. I probably would have picked this up even if I didn't have her to wear it because I do like selling Crew Cuts. However, when I was showing my sister, there is a like yellowish stain here on the front, like a great big one that I could not see at the bins. I think you can probably see it somewhere right here. It's actually hard to see in my light right now. So I'm going to do some stain treating and some bleaching of the bottom of that. And I feel pretty good about it. I feel like it might come out. So wish me luck. And then some Cat and Jack shorts. I like the little eyelet detailing. Okay. I need your guys' help. I found Patagonia. Yes. Pause for emphasis. Okay. I don't know what it is. I have absolutely no idea what this is. Here's Patagonia. It was super light and it's super great condition. So I was like, we'll figure it out when we get home. I can't figure it out. It almost seems like, so it's just an open bag and then it ties on the side. It almost seems like something you put like your tent stakes in and then you like draw up the bag and tie it. I don't know. It's to hold something. It's not clothing. It's just like a tote bag. So I might just list it as like drawstring Patagonia tote bag, but it seems like an accessory to something that was probably purchased with something of Patagonia. You put that in it. I don't know. You know what? Oh my gosh, I am so dumb. It says it's a gift bag. Do you like buy this at the store and wrap your Patagonia stuff in it and like put it in the Christmas tree? I don't know. I'm so confused right now. Gift bag. I'm going to have to look up that style number. I probably didn't even realize there was a tag inside. So that is what I'm doing right after this video because I'm filming on my phone, so I can't do it right this second. This maybe is worth nothing. I don't know. I feel like somebody will buy that for like $10, right? It's still Patagonia. Okay, now that we've got that out of the way. Ooh, these I think I'm going to keep. We were just talking about how Nike, like swoosh is super in. These are a really nice pair of Nike Air, like jogger sweatpants. I did actually try these on when I was filming, or not filming, when I was going over this with my sister. It does look like a pretty current style, and these are in amazing condition. So I think I'm going to set these aside and keep those for myself. These I also need to try on. They're probably going to be too big, but these are the J. Crew Marty. I've said this before. Anytime I have a mall brand, J. Crew, Banana Republic, those types of things where they have a pair of dress pants with the style name right there, I think people come back for those types of styles. They have them in black and they want them in gray. They have them in gray and they want them in khaki because they know they fit, they know they work well. That is a theory. I can't prove that. But these are just a nice straight leg, like tapered, maybe ankle pant, great condition. I always need kind of wardrobe basics to wear to work. I like to mix in the things I'm reselling, but to just have more nice pants would be great. So I'm going to try those on. Here are a pair of, okay, I stumbled upon a whole bunch of women's pants, and I was hoping some of them would work for my sister. She was excited about it, and none of them, I think they ended up being either too short or too long or something like that. So she didn't end up getting to keep any of them. She did in the thrift with me though. I'm sorry, I should have said this. I found a friend's sweatshirt for her. She loved it. She was thrilled. She wore it like the entire rest of the day after we got it home. But these are a pair of Athleta size medium. I think these are going to do really well. I think Athleta, like activewear athleisure pants, are one of their best-selling categories. And these are a nice kind of flare boot cut. These are in great condition. I wish these were my size because I would keep them and I would probably wear them for like more casual work days, because it looks like that's what they're meant to be, like comfortable, professional, casual. Almost like Beta Brand. It's giving me Beta Brand vibes. Okay, I did find a couple things for baby boy, although this is a 4T and he just turned 2. So we're gonna have to wait a little bit, but that's okay. I got a bin down in the basement. I'll stick this in, but look how cute. Oh my goodness. Adidas people, I couldn't leave that there. It's in such good condition. And then I also found him a little sweatshirt. This is a Carter's 3T. I know, he loves trucks right now. Hopefully he still will when he is 3. Should have taken this stuff out. For my daughter, keep them separate. Okay, so I found this sitting in a stack, and like I was supposed to be leaving because I had to go pick my sister back up. So if she's watching this, I was on time. I think I was on time. Yeah, I was on time. And then I got to see the eclipse because it was eclipse day while I was there. But I saw these and I was like, ooh, that looks cool. I'm probably going to keep those. And you guys know, if you watch my channel, I love selling corduroy. Corduroy is a great seller for me. And then under this, I kind of looked at it and I was like, yeah, I'm going to grab that. There was like a stack of other things that looked like this. So I grabbed the whole stack to put in my bag, and then I took it back to my cart. And when I sorted it, I'll show you what I ended up keeping. But these are Ralph Lauren size 6, and they're just a classic kind of boot cut corduroy gray. I really do. I love selling corduroy. I know it's not the best season for it, but I think it'll be okay. So in the rest of that stack, there was a couple that I threw back. There was a couple, like, I want to say like Walmart brands, maybe. And then there were a lot of Eddie Bauer. So I knew I already was worried about getting it all in my luggage home. But I was like, I'm going to make it work. I threw back 3 or 4 similar ones to this that were a petite size. If I was in driving distance, I would have gotten all of it because petite sizes do sell and I want to be inclusive in my closet. But I know demographically they take longer to sell. So I put those ones back. But these are an Eddie Bauer size 4. Just like a classic hiking pant, a work pant, chino pant. It's kind of like that grayish, bluish color. Definitely more on the grayish color with that one. This is the same thing, but it is an olive color. I don't know what I'm listing these all at. Probably like 30, maybe up to 35, maybe a little less. And how many more do I have? I have quite a few. Here's another Eddie Bauer. But these ones are the corduroy. These are also size 4. So again, I was excited to find corduroy. Love selling it. Nice straight leg, it looks like there. And okay, this was also in the pile, but these are Duluth Trading Co., which is great. I might try these on. I do have some days at work that I need kind of like casual type, like outdoorsy, like there's times I need to be out like working and doing things. So these I might actually see if they fit me. But they are Duluth Trading Co. 4x33. I like selling Duluth, and I just think these are really, really nice. They're a very substantial Duluth piece. So those I'll probably list higher than all the others for sure, but I have not comped them yet. All right, this is going to also just be for me. I'm hoping it fits. It's a size small. I have no idea what this is. Probably just like an Amazon brand. But it's just another bodysuit, hopefully to wear at work, just to give modesty when I have things that are maybe sheer, that I want to have that underneath will help. And then this one is just Target All in Motion, but it's a nice classic black sports bra. So it definitely needs some lint rolling, but that one's hopefully going to be for me just to work out in. I have lots of colorful bras and I like to have more solid ones because they match things better. I'm that girl. Yeah, I want to match when I work out. Guys, this might be the favorite thing I found this trip. And it was one of the last things I found. Look at, I gotta hold it by these so you can see it. Little ears. Look at this little baby cardigan. OMG. This is 100% cashmere. Like seriously, who is dressing their 0 to 3 month old in 100% cashmere? Because come on, life goals. That's not judgment. That's like, well done. I'm impressed by that. But this is Tahari, 0 to 3 months. So this might have even just been sold at like TJ Maxx or something like that. But it's 100% cashmere. It's in fantastic condition. I've looked it over for holes. I can't find any. So some little baby is going to have the most adorable fuzzy little sweater cardigan. This was another one that I debated about getting because it is a small size for the brand. And I'll tell you why I didn't. If you already saw the shop with me footage, you know what I'm talking about. These are pure Jill. They are a small petite, so that is a hard sell in J Jill just because I don't think a lot of people at that size always shop at J Jill, but there are some, of course. But the reason I did end up getting these is because they were new with tags. I don't think they're going to sell for a ton. So here's the tags. These did retail for $80. And I can say with complete confidence that the reason they did not sell in store is because Goodwill wanted $25. $25 for these. Guys, I'm not going to get $25 for these selling them on eBay and Poshmark. I really doubt it. Or if I do, I'll be thrilled. I'm thinking I will maybe get $20 for those because they have their tags. We will see. Okay, here is a really cool Harley shirt. I liked the embroidery on the back. And these are pearl snap, but they're like a diamond pearl snap, which I thought was pretty cool. Here's the Harley logo. It's a size extra large women's. It's like metallic-y. Super cool. I haven't found a Harley flannel before. I don't think I usually find their t-shirts. All right, this is my first time finding the brand. I almost left it just because it's so basic. But then I ended up grabbing it just because it was the first time I found the brand. Do as I say, not as I do. These are not always sound business practices, but it brings me joy. It makes me happy. I do this as a hobby. So this is the Mountain. They're known for like really bold animal prints for the most part. And this does have a really cool animal print. But for the Mountain, it is very basic. Most of the time, it's like everywhere on the shirt. This says Wipeout 2006. So I don't know. I'll list it for like $25 and hopefully somebody buy it. But I just wanted to be able to like say that I've sold the Mountain and have that on my bucket list or checked off on my brand list, I guess. Okay, just a few more. We are almost done. Thank you for sticking with me. This is super cute. I'm going to try to wear this before I sell it. This is an Urban Outfitters. It's just an out from under. If you're not familiar with that, they do a lot of like intimates. I usually find their bras, things like that. But there's that little out from under Urban Outfitters tag. This is a size small, extra small. This is a size small. But like seriously, how impractical. But it's cute. You tie it in the back right here when you're wearing it. I'll wear it with a pair of like high-waisted jeans or something and then get it listed. This is UMG, which I do like picking up at the bins. It's lots of bohemian, usually some prints, things like that. UMG size small is a good bread and butter brand. I'm also hoping I'll be able to wear this. It definitely looks very oversized for a size small. That brand does really well if you can find it in plus sizes because I just don't think the brand is as saturated in the plus sizes. I usually find the smaller sizes. It does sell well in smaller sizes, but the larger sizes usually sell a lot faster. And then this is Marrakesh, which again, it's not a super substantial piece, but I just haven't found this brand. I think it was sold at Anthropologie. I'm not sure if it is still. But I was on the lookout for shorts, and I liked these cargo style. They're kind of Y2K, kind of 90s. The only problem is this button was clearly added. But when I looked it over, that's going to be so easy to take off, and I don't think you will ever even know that that was there. So that one I'm just going to take off, keep it with the normal button done. I will list measurements. The person clearly was just trying to make it a bit smaller to fit them. And then my last two things are, again, two of my favorite things. Look at this one. I don't think this is the same cashmere baby because I found this way different time and place. But this is absolutely vintage. Look at this little tag. I have no idea what this is or where it is. It's got buttons on the side. It says color forms, but such a cute little vintage sweater. And then I found Jam's World again. I've only found it once before. I found it at the Columbus Bins, but it was a modern Jam's World piece, and it sold really well. It sold for like 45 or 55 in just a couple weeks. This one is definitely an older, maybe a vintage Jam's World. And here's this tag, the big colorful one. This is the one I was used to seeing. It's a size extra large. It says it is the MariaNicole print. It's got a style, so I might be able to look it up. I don't know if it's vintage or if it's just an older tag, but how pretty is this? It's perfect for the season. It was nice and lightweight to bring home. This is absolutely the type of thing I was looking for. I like the bottom too. It's got kind of an asymmetric detail going on there. I love the floral. I love the colors. It's beautiful. All right, guys, that was it for me today. If you like hauls, please stay tuned. Hit that subscribe button. I have the biggest and bestest hauls of all the biggest and bestest hauls. And I know I say that a lot. I'm sorry. But this time I'm serious. It was the best haul I've ever had in my 2 years of doing this. And it was all free. So stick around. That is going to be probably not the next video on my channel. I like to break up the type of video. I'll probably have a what sold video or something like that. But it is coming. I have like 4 or 5 huge bags in my basement that I've literally been like dreaming of. Don't judge me. I know it's a problem that I need to go through, and I'm so excited to do the haul for you guys. One of the bags is just a bag that I got potentially for me. I might do a try on haul with that one, talk you through what I'm going to keep, my thought process, what I'm going to sell, and just do a little styling, which I think would be fun. But in the meantime, I gotta get to work getting these listed. Hopefully I'll have quite a bit of it listed before this video comes out, but if not, as you know, just write a comment down in the comments or shoot me a DM over on Instagram. It's at Life with MariaNicole. Be like, hey, I really want that Jam's World dress. Can you get going on that? And I will absolutely try to prioritize it for you. So thank you for spending a little bit of time with me today, and I'll see you next time. Bye.